All right, all right, all right. Monsieur Dembele, Monsieur Ballon d'Or himself has finally showed up to his full potential in this World Cup, and it was against Norway. Okay, guys, don't get it twisted. I know it was a rotated Norway team because even Holland himself said it after the games against Iraq. Okay, after the game against Iraq, he was like, "Hey, we know we're already gonna lose against France. France is one of the favorite to win this whole thing. So, you know, they already know it was gonna happen. And honestly, I felt like it was the best decision for them to put that lineup in. Okay? Because hear me out. A lot of people might agree with me, a lot of people might disagree with me, but let's be honest. All the players come to play in this World Cup. Some of them already played 2 games, and a lot of the reserve have not played any game. You are already qualified. You know you're gonna finish second. You're already through. You have not been on a World Cup for, if I'm not mistaken, in 28 years. You finally back on the world stage. I personally feel like, as a coach, as a human being, I feel like it's right to give everybody a little piece of the pie. Okay? Sure, some people might look at it as, oh, wait, you with the white flag already. You're going to play against France. You're supposed to show up. Oh, the media is waiting for Mbappe versus Haaland, the hype and everything. But if you really think about it, hear me out, right? Norway already won 2 games. They got 6 points. They threw to the round of 32. They have nothing to fight for. Okay? You need to rest your player because this is a World Cup. You're here to actually try to make it far. Okay, Norway is considered as a dark horse. We don't know how far they're gonna get, so you need all your energy to be reserved, all your powers, for the starting 11 to play a good round of 32. That's one part. The second part, right? Let's just say, right, the coach actually did put the starting 11, and then they lose. Okay. Instead of going to round 32 with your starting 11, with the mindset that they already won 2 games, now you're going to the mindset, oh, we got trashed by friends. Can we get far? I know they're professional. I know they're supposed to uplift or, back up because that's their job. But also, they're still human being. Deep down in their mind, this defeat will be in their mind. And I think not playing the starting 11 is the best decision the coach could have made. And anybody that's mad at that, then okay. Because mind you, they even put their B team. They actually play good. I'm not saying they could have beat France, but they were not trash. They could have scored penalty to miss. They scored a goal against France. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I personally feel like the coach could make the right decision. It's not all about just one group of player. It's the whole team. It's a team sport. Everybody come here to the World Cup to participate, not to be a cheerleader on the bench. Maybe from here till if Norway get far, like final, you never know. Maybe we like, it's just 11. There's some situation that come up that do good also, but to me, that was okay. That was okay to do. So now let's talk about Mr. Ballon d'Or himself, Mr. Ousmane Dembele, Mr. Yeah, I don't have no more. No, seriously though. Wow, wow, wow. Hat trick for Mr. Dembele. 4 goals so far in this World Cup. And with all the criticism that he was receiving from game one, from game two, oh, he had to do something in this game. And oh my God, he scored 3 goals. I don't even know which one is my favorite. Which one is your favorite? I, I don't know. I enjoyed it. And this is the Ousmane Dembele we want to see. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I was one of the people that criticized him in the first game. Okay? And the first game, he was playing as a number 10. I didn't think it worked because I don't even remember if he had a shot on target or not. He was a passenger to that team. Second game, Deschamps was like, okay, let me see. What if I put Olise at the number 10 and put Dembele as a white winger? He scored in that game. He was not a perfect game, but he scored. He was more involved. Now, today, this was vintage Dembele. Hat trick, part of the game, pressing, do his regular thing in PSG, like he used to be in PSG, you know, do what a Ballon d'Or winner is supposed to do in the high stage. Okay? Don't get it twisted out. That performance, if I'm not mistaken, is one of Dembele's best performance in the French national team. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I was looking at a stat on Twitter before I started recording this video while I was on my way from work to get home that he's the third player that ever scored a hat trick for the French national team after Michel Platini, Kylian Mbappe, and you got Ousmane Dembele. And fun fact, his hat trick is the fastest hat trick so far that's been scored in this World Cup. It's Dembele, okay? I know he's not gonna be able to play the same um the same position he played for his club for NPSG, plays as a number 9, plays as a false 9, you know, do his thing. But I still feel like he have a role in this right winger. Okay. I know publicly say he want to play as a 9, but honestly, let's be honest. As long as Kylian Mbappe is here, he's not gonna get a sniff from that number 9. Unless Kylian Mbappe got injured or rested. But at this rate, I don't feel like Kylian is gonna be arrested at all. At all. He's playing right now. And talking about Kylian Mbappe, let's go straight into it. Kylian Mbappe, he's playing one of his best World Cup so far. Kylian Mbappe have 5 goals, 2 assists, if I'm not mistaken so far. 5 goals, 2 assists in 3 World Cup games. He's doing everything he's supposed to do as a number 9. He's pressing, he's defending, he's being a team player, he's scoring goal, he's assisting, he's participating in the game. So far, he's not doing anything wrong. And most of the stuff I just named right now, he was being criticized by the media while playing for Real Madrid. But for the French national team, Kylian Mbappe is a different beast. He's a different beast, and you just gotta love it. And honestly, right now, it's going to be very, very scary if this level of performance is continuing in this competition with Ousmane Dembele. It's going to be a massacre. Okay? Don't get it twisted now. They're not the only 2 players in this team that people got to be worried about. Even Marco Olise, he didn't perform that great today, but let's not forget the first 2 games of the French national team. He's a superstar. And if you try to block Dembele, you got Mbappe. You block Mbappe, you got Olise. If you block Olise, you got Doué or Barcola. Talking about those 2, right? Even though they have not been the best level of their self so far for France and this World Cup, only because most of the French attack goes from the right side with either it's with Marco Olise or it's Dembele or everything start from there most of the time. So you barely see the work that Barcola or Due is doing on the left side. Okay, they do their defensive work. They even you don't see them. They both scored. They both scored so far in this tournament. They both scored the first goal for the French national team. The first World Cup goal, I would say, not for the French national team. The first World Cup goal. Okay? You shouldn't sleep on them. And I feel like they will show their value deep down this competition if France goes far as in like the final, since that's where everybody like place them to be at. Let's take a step back. Let's talk about that midfield. Today was who? Tramini and if I'm not mistaken, Kone. Whether it's Tramini with Kone, Tramini with Rabio, Tramini with Conte, Tramini with Azamari, even if it's vice versa, the Rabio with Conte, whatever two pair of midfield that French put, I feel like you will get the same result because they're not here to create. Those two midfielder are here to protect the front four, to defend and let the French attack do what they do best, create and score goal. Okay? The two midfielders are just here to clean up. Clean up crew. Basically call them the clean up crew. That's it. That's who they are. And they do their job perfectly. The only thing I will say that right, you should be kind of worried for the French national team will be the fullback. I'm not impressed with the Kunde. I'm not impressed with um Luca Hernandez. Is it Luca Hernandez? No, Teo Hernandez. I'm not impressed with Teo Hernandez. Okay, because against Senegal, Teo got killed by Sar. Okay, against yeah, even MDI. No, it wasn't MDI. The guy from PSG. Recently, I forgot his name, but I'm not impressed. And who they got on the bench to replace them? You got Gusto. I don't know. Then you got Luca Dean. Fullback. I don't know. The only thing I will say for the franchise is the fullback. I personally feel like it's weak. It's weak, and there's not much you can do about it. They stack everywhere, but the fullback are just not it to me. It's not it. Okay. Shout out to Lacroix. I personally feel like he did his thing today. His first start in the World Cup so far, he did his thing. He was proper. He defend. He did his thing, even though they got scored on. But I personally feel like he did a good game. As in for sorry guys, that's my cat. As in for Norway, I would say, like I said, they did the thing. They even though it was the B team, they simply well. They score a goal. They had a penalty, they missed it, and that's all I can say for Norway. They go into the round 16 with the mindset of they win two games, especially the starting lineup. They did their thing. And as for France, once again, you have to work up early to knock out that team. And I want to add one more thing to this, right? With that midfield, like I just mentioned, whoever is those two in this midfield are just here to do the dirty work, they the cleanup crew. I don't know how they will do against the like of Portugal's midfield, Spain midfield, Argentina midfield. Seriously, guys. I don't know how they will do against those type of nation, but Asta, I'm recording. I know. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. But I don't know how we'll do against those midfield, but we shall see. Because as long as the attack is delivering, I don't think they have nothing to worry about. But if they finally find a team that can like shut down this attack and force them to defend, we shall see. Okay. Um. Yeah. That's it for the reaction, guys. It was France against Norway, 4-1. Expected 9 points for France. Norway qualified with 6 points. Easy peasy. That's all it had to be. But guys, seriously though, please like, comment, and share. Please don't forget to subscribe. Damn, I can't even say subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Um, my goal is by the end of this year to at least get to 500 sub. I'm like 400 away. I know it's a small step, but I like taking the small step. After 500, I can try to reach for 1K. After 1K, we'll see how it goes. Um, yeah, I'm trying my best to do this reaction. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys have a great afternoon. But I think I'm doing this in the afternoon. Yeah, see you all in the next video, man. Peace.